Hey everybody, what's up? It's Megan Mack from Simply Megan Method Astrology. And this morning I wanted to do a really quick video on pain and letting go of pain. And I think that pain is something that we all have in common. I don't think there's any human being that has been able to get through life without experiencing pain. And I'm not talking about physical pain, I'm talking about emotional pain. I'm talking about heartache, heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal, disrespect, all of the things that, are painful to us. And I've definitely experienced my fair share of pain, betrayal, heartbreak, all of those things. And for a very long time, my moon is in Gemini, so I process my emotions like a Gemini, very analytically. I like to think through them, I like to talk about them, I like to communicate them. But what I don't like to do is feel them, especially pain. And one of the things that I'm finding out at this point in my life is that the secret and the trick to overcoming and going through pain is to actually surrender to it and to actually feel it and to actually allow yourself space to go through it and experience it. You know, you're not gonna get over one person by hurry up and getting with another person. That doesn't work like that, unfortunately. You know that saying, oh, the way you get over somebody is get on top of somebody else. Nope, doesn't work. Doesn't work. It might feel good, but it doesn't work. But yeah, so the secret is there's no easy way out of it. You're gonna have to feel it, and the longer you suppress it and deny it and distract yourself from it and basically try not to feel it and be angry and be mad and be hurt and be the victim, and and that's not to say that you're not justified in feeling pain. We all have a right to our feelings. Nothing that we feel is right or wrong. We have a right to how we feel, and our emotional responses to things should be respected. And if nobody else is going to respect them, we need to respect them. We need to respect ourselves. We need to respect our emotional process. We need to give ourselves space to emotionally process. There is no time limit. There is no, oh, I was only, in this situation for 2 months. Why am I not over it after 6 months? There's no time limit. That's why, because love doesn't have a time limit. You can be with somebody for 20 years and, they not have as profound of an impact on somebody you were dating for a year. Love doesn't have a time limit. Feelings don't have a time limit. Pain does not have a time limit. Healing does not have a time limit, and that's a good thing. That is a good thing, because a lot of the stuff that we deal with in our life, in our adulthood, is a lot of modeling from things that we dealt with in childhood. And unfortunately, and I know this sounds really psychology-ish, until we go back and deal with those root issues, we still gonna have rotten fruit. We got to go back and replant those seeds and replant those scripts and replant those perceptions. And that's something that is not just something that you do with your childhood. This is something that you do daily with your life. There's nothing wrong with experiencing pain. There's nothing wrong with crying. You have to cry. Personally, I believe that if you don't cry about something that you're in pain about, you're not free from it. You're not going to release it until you cry. That's how that pain comes out. Those tears, that's that pain coming right out of you. And I am actually a big time crier. I cry a lot. And that I might not seem like it because I'm funny and I'm happy-go-lucky and I'm optimistic, but crying is the trick, man. Feeling it, going through it, not trying to hide from it, really exploring deeply, what is this a pattern? Because if it's a pattern, other people are not the common denominator, you are. And as with anything else, you're not going to resolve it or heal it until you're honest with yourself about it. Because honestly, our perception really about our lives and about, you know, what we experience is the most important. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. Doesn't matter how anyone else responds. Doesn't matter if people think you're justified or not. If you are going through pain, you need to give yourself space and time to process that pain. And that's the secret to getting over pain. Because time heals everything, but don't waste your time, and don't let the time that you spend in your life be in vain by holding on to things that are no longer serving you and that are hurting you. You need to cry and you need to feel that and you need to let it go. And that's my video on dealing with pain. Peace.